From the shifting sands of Amonkhet to the busy streets of Ravnica and the roiling wilds of Zendikar, the many worlds of Magic the Gathering have been sparking the imagination of players for more than 3 decades. In this series, our intrepid travelers will be delving deep into Magic's history, opening one box of each core Magic booster set before playing a best-of-3 match using the cards they find. In the next episode, they take their collections forward through time, opening the next set in chronological order, upgrading their decks and refining their strategies along the way. This is the Magic the Gathering Progression Series. After nearly 6 months, our 1-month progression hiatus has finally come to an end. It turns out there was a lot more real life out there than we expected. Liz moved to a new apartment, and I got a full-time job as an e-waste employee. So, future episodes are going to be releasing a little less frequently. Right now, I'm going to try and shoot for bi-weekly, but we're still working out kinks in the production pipeline, so expect it to be maybe a little bit rocky. Mirrodin was released in October of 2003, and is the first set of Mirrodin block, as well as the earliest legal set in the modern format. It's the first set to use the more familiar card framing style that we see today, with greater emphasis placed on making text readable and making the frame overall a little bit more consistent. Despite complaints from veterans at the time that this new style didn't really look like a Magic card, the reworking of the card frame is generally agreed upon to be a good decision, and the standard frame design has only seen incremental changes since Mirrodin's release. Mirrodin, being a completely artificial plane, brings a heavy focus on artifacts, including the introduction of equipment, an artifact subtype that acts similarly to an aura, but requires an additional equip cost to attach to a creature in exchange for being able to stay on the battlefield when the equipped creature dies. Equipment are very powerful for different reasons than auras, being uniquely able to make leftover small creatures into must-answer level threats in ways that auras have difficulty maintaining. When designing Mirrodin, the design team also took the time to redefine what they thought an artifact could be. Previously, colored mana symbols weren't something that was printed on artifacts, because their nature as colorless cards meant that they should be able to go into any color. With Mirrodin block, they loosened this restriction, with cards like the Spellbomb cycle having colored mana costs that activate more color-specific abilities, while the colorless ability simply allows the card to cycle itself as to not be dead in a deck without the proper color requirements. The implementation of colored mana symbols in these artifacts would eventually lead to an even more extreme broadening of artifacts' relationship to color, with the first artifacts that cast for colored mana being introduced 5 years later in 2008. Mirrodin block is infamous for a higher-than-average power level, with mechanics like Affinity proving to be extremely problematic when built around properly, especially when it reduces the cost of certain colorless cards to 0, which are themselves artifacts, further lowering the cost of future spells. If you include the entire cycle of artifact lands, Mirrodin holds the current record for the set with the highest number of cards that are banned in Modern. Even outside of the cards that completely upended the game, Mirrodin block is chock full of modern-day Commander staples and exploitable cards galore. Notable cards include Auriok Steelshaper, Leonin Denguard, Leonin Elder, Raise the Alarm, Rule of Law, Second Sunrise, Broodstar, Fabricate, March of the Machines, Thoughtcast, Vidalcan Archmage, Disciple of the Vault, Irradiate, Necrogen Mists, Woebearer, Wrench Mind, Detonate, Mass Hysteria, Seething Song, Shrapnel Blast, Trash for Treasure, War Elemental, Deconstruct, Glissa Sunseeker, Plated Slagworm, Sylvan Scrying, Troll Ascetic, Ether Spellbomb, Chalice of the Void, Chromatic Sphere, Crystal Shard, Imperial Plate, Fire Shrieker, Frogmite, Goblin Charbelcher, Isochron Scepter, Lightning Greaves, Loxodon Warhammer, Mask of Memory, Mesmeric Orb, Mind Slaver, Mere Enforcer, Mere Retriever, Platinum Angel, Pyrite Spellbomb, Sculpting Steel, Solemn Simulacrum, and Cloudpost. Jesus. Okay, so who did we determine was actually on the wheel this week? It was
I'm
me.
the fucking loser.
I'm the winning, and Liz is the losing.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, Brainstorm.
This is just conjure any card in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. I think I designed this to be the worst Ancestral Recall. It is basically just make another copy of a card you already own.
Yeah.
But I thought that the downside was very brainstormy. Okay, I'll figure that out in a second. Let's figure out what Liz is doing before we figure all that out.
Shit.
Ooh, unban.
Oh my
great.
fucking god.
Fuck.
Do
Ladies
you want
and gentlemen, it's my
Do
time.
you want a free Curian Elves?
yeah, sure. That's the card. Hold up. I gotta pull up the.
Well,
ban
what?
I don't know.
How is it-
I think all of the other cards on the ban list should be there because they're really unhealthy and obnoxious. Like,
Hey,
I don't
hey,
want to
go
see
fuck
Recurring
yourself. She
Nightmare
has
again.
those cards.
I have
She
Recurring
has
Nightmare, and I don't want to see it again.
Liz has two. Liz has two of them.
I don't want to
It's
see that
easily-
card again.
A recurring
No,
nightmare
no.
is easily the
I will
best thing
say-
for Liz on this list.
I will say, I could unban Recurring Nightmare. I think that card is like 100% the most problem card that will like be printed.
Short of like Time Vault, which you can't
I do
unban
think-
because we decided as a group.
Yeah, that was
not
like a
good
group
idea.
ban. Yeah, what if I unbanned the group ban card?
Yeah, let's just make
no.
everyone mad, including yourself.
So restricted cards are Curian Elves, Intruder Alarm, and Reanimate. And then
Exhume.
yeah, I was gonna say the
Exhume is
banned cards
banned.
are Exhume, Black Lotus, and Recurring Nightmare are literally the only other three options. So
And you banned Black Lotus, so bringing that back would be funny.
exactly, it would be really funny, but I don't have any, so I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Now, it's hard because like,
Mhm.
how many Intruder Alarm do I have? Hold up.
Do you really think Intruder Alarm is better than Reanimator?
Well, I think
With, like,
Intruder Alarm enables a lot of shit that Reanimate doesn't. Like, there are other
Yeah,
ways to
so
reanimate.
that's the thing. Like, Reanimator is a. We've already seen how unhealthy it is in this format. You know what I mean? Like, it almost swamp walked every week. I brought like a competent deck with it. You know what I mean? And the weeks it didn't, I that's all on me. But like Exhume maybe because it was like that would be the funny one because I bitched so much about it getting banned immediately.
You're still bitching about it.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Because I'm mad about it because I got to play it once. But like also, but
It's quite good.
it's good. I have 4 of it.
Are you the only person with more than one Reanimate? Because I know I only have one.
I think I have like
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, Liz has almost a playset of Reanimate.
If you're the only
So
one with more than one Reanimate, then taking it off the ban list would only benefit you.
Yeah. I'm assuming y'all have multiple Exhumes then, yeah?
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna check
Okay.
because I'm recording.
It was
but
like
I
a
believe
comment.
It was a
I'm
comment.
pretty sure
Yeah.
we all, yeah.
Yeah, the both
So-
players thing
And
is
that's the
supposed
thing
to be
with
a
Intruder
downside.
Alarm, Liz, is that both me and Austin, I think we have more than one copy. We just didn't have a stronger pool.
I think
of
I have
things
2.
around it.
I would have
Yeah.
to reevaluate my pool, but there's a lot more elves that have come
So-
out since then.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Exactly.
so I
Like
think
Intruder,
Reanimate only
unbanning
benefits
Intruder
me,
Alarm, it buffs the whole table.
and I
at
think
this
that's
point.
kind of fun, you know what I mean?
No, please.
I'm fucking with you. Yeah, I think I'll unrestrict Reanimate.
Okay.
I think that's what it's gonna have to be, because
All
Exhume
right.
is just like,
Thank you for keeping us out of
Too
a
much.
tier 0 format in
Yeah,
draft.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's
no,
a
Which is what the format would become if Intruder Alarm was unlimited.
yeah, like other
Yeah,
than
yeah,
other
fair.
than Curian Elves, which was limited for pretty arbitrary reasons and wouldn't really affect anything if it came off. Everything else on the
I
ban
really
list
wanted
is
to
there
pick
for
it.
health reasons. You know.
I really wanted to pick Exhume, but like I'm like, Jesus Christ, turn to Exhuming fucking Gristlebrand is literally the like
Yeah.
win the game strategy.
No,
when we get to-
after that
And then-
one game where you had the Dark Ritual Entomb Exhume for Spirit of the Night on turn 1, I think that's pretty much all you need. that's good.
I wanted to win the fucking episode with it.
Yeah.
But I can win the episode with.
All right. All right, let me determine what rare I'm going to copy. Okay, so it's a bit of an odd choice, but we've talked over it, and we've gone through my collection. and I'm going to choose Drownu's Crusade to be the pick, and I'm going to get rid of a Form of the Dragon because that card is a meme.
Yeah, remove the Form of the Dragon.
36 packs of Mirrodin, starting now. Oh boy, it's been a while since I've said that. Let's see. This set does so much for the game. I've been looking into it in the interim period during the break. By the way, colorless 2-mana 2/1, not bad at all. Especially Artifact means that it dodges quite a bit of black removal, which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, being an artifact creature is going to be a lot more common, and so we'll have to consider more heavily whether we want to be running Necrotals and things. Welding Jar is useful. Bosch Iron Golem is pretty fun. I don't think this is good enough to play around just because it costs 8 mana, but there are ways to cheat it out. Like, we could make this work, like big Artifact Fling. Tempest of Light is pretty good, nice sideboard card. Rustmouth Ogre might be okay as a high-end equip target, because remember, equipment exists now, and that's very, very nice. Disarm could be useful as a sideboard card. Viridian Joiner, I can foresee being a card that is very problematic, but not right now. There's a card in particular that I'm sure the certain type of commander player will be very familiar with. I believe it is from Morning Tide. It's from one of the... what is it called? Oh, God. You know the one. It's from the... Oh my god, now I'm really annoyed that I can't remember it. Lorwyn. It's from the Lorwyn sets. And it has the untap symbol. And it's 3 untap, do something. It literally doesn't matter what it does. It just pays 3 to untap itself. And any mana dork that does what Viridian Joiner does, where it adds a number of mana equal to its power, easily makes infinite mana there, as long as you can get its power above 3. So I'm basically spent a shitload of time to just say, this card's problematic, but not right now. Reaver Demon, I mean, ooh, actually, this kind of goes hard. Because if I'm playing mono black, I have 2 Cabal Coffers. So I need to be thinking about it less as, oh, it's a shame that it costs 8 mana, and more like, you know, mono black is capable of making that kind of mana. Betrayal of Flesh is very expensive, but if you get the payoff, it seems very, very annoying. These trap cards are kind of fun. Leaden Mirror, some mana dorks, Iron Mirror. Yoshin Soldier, thank you for your service, but I don't think we're going to be playing you very often anymore. Thirst for Knowledge is a really solid card. I can see myself playing a lot of that. Solemn Simulacrum, staple commander card. Very good commander card. I don't know if it's quite good enough for Constructed, just because the format is not the same. But I don't know, in this specific period, it might be slow enough for it to work out. Lumengrin Warden confuses me. I don't know exactly why they would print a 2-mana 1/3 vanilla at this point in the game, but I guess I haven't gone back and looked through what the stat line, like what the base cost for a 1/3 would be in blue right now. So maybe 2 mana is better than Rate right now. I think Journey of Discovery is okay. It can smooth out our land plays. The Entwine cost, again, it's a bit expensive, but 6 mana to get 2 lands is better than anything else I can think of right now. Battle Growth is interesting. I don't know if a 1/1 counter is that valuable to justify an entire card slot as well as having to spend the mana on it, but +1/+1 counters are relatively hard to come by right now, so it's something I might consider. Altar's Light is okay. Skeleton Shard is okay. Chalice of the Void. Now this is a big one. Chalice of the Void still sees play to this day, because there are a lot of decks in, especially Legacy, which is the most powerful form of Magic, where the majority of playable cards cost 1, 2, 3 mana. And Chalice of the Void, for even just paying 2 mana to put it on 1, that gets rid of, like, Mental Missteps back when they existed, Stifles, you know, all the 1-mana creatures, Ephemerates, and things like that.
So Chalice of the Void is quite a potent card. It's a pretty tough call whether I want to main deck it right now. I'm definitely going to sideboard it, but I don't know if I want to main deck it just because it's a big meta call to determine what you want to put it on. But if I can see the mana values lining up in someone's deck where they have a lot of 2 or 3 mana creatures, or like a lot of 2 or 3 mana spells in general, I think Chalice of the Void is a very, very potent tool to have in our arsenal. So I'd love to get more than one of them, but just one is good enough. I think this Leonin Den Guard is among the better designated equipment targets in this set. It's at common, 2 mana 1/3 is a fine stat line, 2 mana 2/4 vigilance is incredible, not to mention all of the other effects that it would be getting from the equipment. Hey, speaking of Terror earlier, by the way, there's Terror. Nice reprint. Galvanic Key. We have Voltaic Key, so Galvanic Key is probably not going to be too good, but in certain circumstances, it's a nice replacement, especially if we end up getting rid of Voltaic Key, which I could see happening in the future, but it's not very high on my priority list. Tel'Gilad Stylus is a very fun card, not because it's good, it's very bad, as a matter of fact, but it's really funny in 2 of the decks that I love to think about playing in Commander and haven't actually built yet, which is Zask, the insect guy that cares about insects going to the bottom of your deck, and Blim Comedic Genius, because it's a permanent you own, not necessarily a permanent you control, and so you can use it to avoid downsides from giving your opponents things, which is cute. Glimmervoid, we're probably going to be playing quite a lot of Glimmervoid, especially because I haven't been making note of them, but we have seen several of the artifact lands, like the Tree of Tales here. And if we can get an artifact land out on turn 1, Glimmervoid on turn 2, that's really nice mana fixing. Slagworm armor is nice. It makes a guy real frickin' beefy, which honestly is probably good enough right now. Just as a 1-drop, you know, you place something reasonably sized on turn 2, turn 3 you equip it and it gets a lot more annoying. I can see it working. Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Yoshin Soldier is a great equipment target too. I need to rethink, like, my entire evaluation of creatures now that equipments exist, which is so nice. I really think that equipment is one of the bigger game changers in this set, just because you can take these little baby creatures that no one really cares about and really take advantage of them. Tangleroot is interesting. I might play this, but it's probably not great for my pool. I think my elf deck could use a little work, and that's the only circumstance where I can really see Tangleroot being super great. But we'll see. Mask of Memory is a really nice pickup. Super nice colorless draw engine for anything that can get past something. Time Sifter has a lot of words on it, but it's not good. Ooh, Thought Prison's cute. Thought Prison is very cute. If someone's playing a monocolor deck, that is quite annoying. Yo, Seething Song is in this set! Oh my god! Seething Song is so good. All of these cards that generate extra mana, it's just... You can do so much shenanigans with this just because it's +2 mana when you shouldn't really be having it. Speaking of mana when you shouldn't really be having it, Thoughtcast is almost Ancestral Recall if you squint real good and forget that Ancestral Recall is an instant. Raise the Alarm is pretty solid. Put a couple soldiers into play. 2 mana for 2 1/1s is competitive even today. That's something that they printed just relatively recently in March of the Machine, which was a Convoke set. Disciple of the Vault, insanely broken, ridiculous card. 1 mana 1/1 that has a pretty good upside for this period in the game is unreal. It's a really, really good card. Brown Oof might see a decent amount of play as just a nice little hate bear. This is probably going to see a good... Like, this is a great filler card, just to put in something. A decent sideboard card as well. Clockwork Condor. I love the design of cards like Clockwork Condor, but I just don't think they're very good. I think we're going to get a decent amount of work out of Neurok Hover Sail. I think this has some good utility. Flying is something that is only accessible in certain circumstances to specific colors, rather than something that is more commonplace. So Neurok Hover Sail will probably see a good amount of use in, like, green, maybe black, you know. Wrench Mind is fine. It's probably not good enough right now. just because everyone's probably going to be playing a lot of artifacts because this is the artifact set. I can see Pentavis being playable. 7 mana is a bit expensive. But, you know, it has utility in the splitting apart and reforming and all that. Dross Prowler is a nice target. It's also a zombie for the zombie tribal stuff. Mirror Enforcer is pretty nice. Any colorless card with affinity for artifacts is automatically scary. It does not matter what the cost on the card says. This costs 0. So a 0-mana 4/4 is incredibly playable. Chromatic Sphere is very good. Tooth and Nail is good if you can cast it, which I doubt. We're probably not going to be able to play too much of that, but it's just Defense of the Heart. Actually, this, again, it's like how Sift informs you of how broken Ancestral Recall is. Tooth and Nail is 9 mana to do what Defense of the Heart does for 4. And the only downside to Defense of the Heart is that your opponent has to play into it. But that's almost better, because if your opponent doesn't play into it, then you have a massive amount of advantage when it comes to how much you're able to build up your board state, because they can't build a huge board without getting absolutely rolled. So, you know, Tooth and Nail, it's pretty good, don't get me wrong, but 9 mana for that effect is quite a lot. So I don't know if we're really going to be playing it. I guess we could play it as the put up to 2 creatures from hand into play mode. But at that point, we have 7 mana at least. We're going to play those creatures. Regress, shout out to Side Grade Boomerang. It's slightly more splashable, but it's less efficient. I would probably still run Boomerang almost all the time. Sylvan Scrying, we want like 70 of this card. It doesn't matter whether we're playing a digital format and we only ever need 4. We want 70 of this card. Sylvan Scrying is so good. There are so many lands that are problems. You know, like in a theoretical world where Thalarian Academy was legal. This could search Thalarian Academy. This can search Gaia's Cradle, which is still legal. This can search Cabal Coffers. You know, this can search quite a lot of lands that are very big problems. This can search Dark Depths whenever that ends up coming out. Flayed Nim is fun, actually. I really like this card. Because it's always going to deal the damage as long as you have the cost to regenerate it. That's cute. Ooh, Spellweaver Helix is interesting. So, like, we would have Ancestral Recall and, like, 4 of a cheap instant sorcery. Oh, they have to be sorceries. I would have to do a little more thinking on that, and I'm not going to because it would be more to edit out, and it's just kind of boring. But I can see some potential in Spellweaver Helix. I'm sure there's some, like, big dumb sorcery and little baby sorcery that we can pair with this, and we can cast, like, 3 of the big dumb sorcery while paying for 3 of the little baby sorcery. I can see that working. Frogmite, another really good card. 0 mana 2/2. Remember, affinity means this is 0. Fabricate, pretty solid. Really nice card. You still have to pay for the artifact, so it's worse than Tinker, but Tinker is banned in everything, so that's a good thing. Slith Bloodletter is a good target for equipment. I think if we can make this thing evasive in some regard, this is a big problem. Bullshock Battle Gear is pretty alright, actually. I can see why it's an uncommon. Extraplanar Lens, I'm really glad to see this one. Extraplanar Lens is insane for any monocolor deck. Any deck that just runs a ton of basics, you just remove that basic from your hand, and then you double your mana for as long as it stays on the field. It's just a very strong card, for what should be pretty apparent reasons. Volshock Gauntlets. This would be good with an artifact creature. What if, like, say for example, Sardian Colossus comes to mind. Attach this to a Sardian Colossus, it becomes a 13/11, and the downside's not a downside because it's the same downside. It's kind of cute, but like any artifact creature, you can take advantage of Voltaic Key with, and I think that's pretty good. Sky Hunter Cub, another solid equipment target. Another Sylvan Scrying, incredibly happy to see this. Psychogenic Probe could be pretty cute. I know Liz searches a lot. It might be fun. Probably a sideboard card, but it could see a decent amount of play. Steel Wall is... I don't understand why this is here. I guess it's 1 mana, and it's colorless, so it's, like, fine. Nim Shrieker could be okay. March of the Machines has a lot of potential. This is a card that wins the game in an artifact deck, and just by playing how you want to be playing. So I can definitely see March of the Machines being something we want to consider. But, you know, rares are hard to build around, because you can only really get 1. Maybe 2. Quicksilver Elemental is cute. Don't think it's very good. Relic Bane is okay. Oh, right, Cloud Post. I really want to see more of these. I haven't been looking for Cloud Posts, but these Locust Lands, they're not great right... No, wait, they are great right now, because of this is the good one. In the right formats, these Locust Lands break the entire game. They're like Tron Lands Plus, and it's really, really strong. So we definitely want to pick up at least a couple of those, ideally as many as possible. Troll Ascetic is so good. It's so good. I think this is the first creature that I've noticed, at least, that has hexproof as opposed to Shroud. So you can target it with your own stuff, but your opponent can't. And it has a regenerate built in. So it's already got a little bit of protection if you're on 5 mana when you cast it. So that's pretty nice. Mirror Adapter is pretty alright. Another Leonin Denguard is nice. Hum of the Radix is not something I'm going to be playing. I'm probably going to be playing for an artifact strategy this time, but this is a great sideboard card if we aren't playing artifacts. Maybe the strat is to just play Artifact Hate, and that's like our entire strategy. Leonin Elder is solid. It's okay. Charbelcher. Hell yes. Very glad to see Charbelcher. At least one. Just for the fun of it, we can use the Tinker to search the Charbelcher to swallow the fly to kill the spider, you know what I'm saying. Eventually, this turns into a game-winning combo. Right now, it's a bit of a meme. Vorak Battlehorns is one of those equipments that I keep finding funny uses for because of its interaction with Menace. Because the creature can't be blocked by more than one creature, but Menace requires them to be blocked by more than one creature, any color combination that can create Menace can then use Vorak Battlehorns to turn that Menace into unblockable. I don't think it's good enough for Constructed, but it's something that I've thought of having fun with in Commander in some decks. Excuse me, this is a rare? 8 mana, gain 10 life? Jesus. Another Disciple of the Vault is nice. We would like to see as many of those as we can. Slith Strider is a nice equipment target. It's basically a win-win. Glimmer Void, nice to see another one of those. Serum Tank could be alright, especially on colors that don't naturally have a lot of draw. Like if we want to play a mono-green strategy, perhaps, that uses a lot of artifacts and such, Serum Tank would be a nice place to go with that. Spell Bombs are solid, of course. Huh. Whenever Duskwalker becomes blocked or generated is a very interesting piece of text to put on a card. Forge Armor is fun. I don't know if 5 mana is the cost I'd pay for it, but it's fun. You can sacrifice an artifact creature at instant speed to put a bunch of counters on your other guy. I guess it's kind of fun. Platinum Angel, it's a bit of a meme. I don't know if we're really going to play Platinum Angel, but it's an iconic card. Like, you can't deny that Platinum Angel is one of the more iconic Magic cards for people who actually, like, really have played Magic. It's one of the iconic cards of the game, I think. Solar Tide is... Ugh. 6 mana and 2 lands is not the play for Wrath of God. I think Scrabbling Claws is actually okay. It's actually pretty alright. Just constant neggling of the graveyard, getting rid of options wherever they may exist. It's alright. Another Cloud Post. Glad to see it, glad to see it. Wizard Replica is kind of fun. It is any spell, so it can have some utility in that regard, but they can see it coming, which makes it a lot worse. Glad to see an Auriok Steel Shaper here. I was incredibly surprised to see this mana cost on this card when I saw it in the previews. Equips who play a cost 1 less is quite a significant piece of text to put on a card. Especially one that also has tribal synergies, by the way. So I might see Soldier Knight stuff, perhaps from Jasper, if this card's part of his pool. Another Cloud Post is nice. That's our third at least, so that's nice. Necrogen Mists, probably not great, but great for the rack deck. Ooh, Imperial Plate. Lightning Greaves, let's fucking go! Love Lightning Greaves. You gotta love Lightning Greaves. If you played literally any commander, or seen a single commander game, you have probably seen a Lightning Greaves hit the board. This card is so good. Equip 0. I mean, a card's gotta have a pretty nothing effect to have Equip 0 be bad, and this is a damn good effect. Haste and Shroud are really strong, especially in Commander, which is a format that has a lot more removal rolling around, and you want to protect your shit a lot more. Atog, very nice. I don't know if we have the pool for this, but we do have Second Sunrise. And Second Sunrise, I believe, is one of the things that made the Atog deck work. You'd like play a bunch of cheap artifacts, eat them all up with your Atog, Second Sunrise to get them all back again, and then eat them all up again, and then your guy is huge. So that might be a feasible thing to do, but I would want more than one Atog, for sure. Atog also enables an Artifact-laden sort of strategy with the Disciple of the Vaults that we've seen already. We have 2 of those, I believe. Psychogenic Probe, a second one, is alright. Soul Nova is a nice nuclear option, but I think 5 mana is a bit much, although it has the potential to be like a 10 for 1. Most often it's going to be like a 2 for 1, which I suppose for 5 mana instant isn't the worst thing in the world. Dream's Grip, this feels like a card that is good, but tap target permanent in my brain is a blank line of text. It's very rare for me to have an ability that says tap target permanent and have it really pop off on my opponent. But perhaps that's me in Commander Brain, when I should be in Progression Brain. Banshee's Blade is solid. Another Thoughtcast is nice. Okay, so we've probably got our playset of that right now. That's at least 3, which means I've probably missed one. Another Skyhunter Cub. That's at least our second, probably our third. I haven't really been looking for those. Dross Scorpion. This card is setting off alarm bells. I don't know any specific combos with this card exactly, but or another artifact creature is put into a graveyard is not a hard trigger, and untap target artifact is a game-winning kind of effect in the right circumstances. So I can see Dross Scorpion enabling some shit. 1 Dozen Eyes is kind of fun. 6 mana, sorcery, not great, but it's fun. Gate to the Ether. Ooh. Okay. The brain is turning, you see. There's that one card from earlier that says, like, something like, players reveal cards at the start of their turn, and the player with the biggest number takes the turn. So then we have Gate to the Ether, and my big number takes the turn, and then I put the big number on top on the field, and then I win the game. Huh? Golem Skin Gauntlets is a nice engine card. I don't value 1/0 terribly highly, but each equipment attached to it is pretty good. Kajnar Swordsmith has some good utility. It's a bit mana intensive. 4 plus the cost of whatever you're trying to search with it is a bit hefty. But if games go long enough, this is a pretty significant... You know, if they printed this in the modern day, this would just attach directly to the creature. Putting the equipment into play but still having to pay its equip cost is also pretty freaking annoying. Shatter. Thank you, Watsy, for reminding me that Shatter has gained a lot of utility now. Proteus Staff is incredibly fun, and I'll probably play it just for fun. This card is hilarious. Put target creature on the bottom. They reveal until they reveal a creature and put it on the board. I love it. It's my favorite kind of card. It's so stupid. Alright, yeah, Yoshin Soldier again. Wait a minute. The wheels are turning again. Turn 2, raise the alarm. Turn 3, Proteus Staff. Turn 4, 2 into blue. Blip a token, cascade into some big dumb shit. If we just have, like, the spells that make goblins and tokens and stuff as our low end, and our creature spells are all, like, 4 or more mana, then this card gets really good, because you're always saving at least 1 mana. So that is worth thinking about, but it'll take a good amount of time in the oven. Oblivion Stone, I will cede that I'm sure this card is good. I'm sure this card has seen play, and it has been worthwhile. But I really hate this card. It is so slow. It's so slow. It's at the very best like an 8 mana board wipe. It's just so slow. Mirror Incubator is cute. Probably never going to play it. Loxodon Warhammer is incredible. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Loxodon Warhammer is so good. Enabling Trample and Lifelink. 2 keywords that are very difficult to find right now, as well as giving it a bunch of extra attack. We're going to see a lot of this card, I think. Loxodon Warhammer is really, really good. There's our last Cloud Post and Thoughtcast right next to each other. Thank you for being next to each other so I don't have to think too hard. Sculpting Steel, very, very solid card. Probably going to be playing it all the damn time. It can copy opponents' artifacts, too. So if they have some big dumb shit, maybe it's my turn on the Time Vault, you know? Ooh, and rounding it out, Mass Hysteria. Nice little card. It's like a Concordant Crossroads, but in the color that it should have been in the entire time. Probably going to play it. Why not? Haste is pretty good. And if we're in a deck that's built around Mass Hysteria, we're probably going to be using it better than they will. But overall, oh my god, what a set this is. Mirrodin, just an incredible, incredible set. So many iconic cards, so many cards that still see play. The affinity mechanic that ruined the entire game for a period of time. Like, oh, it's just, this set has so many bangers, from like commander cards to like competitive all-stars. This is it, man. This is where Magic gets really, really good. Like, there was a period where it was getting pretty good, and there were some really good cards in like Urza's Block onwards. But this, I think, is like the start of new Magic, which I guess is why it's appropriate that it's the first set that's part of the modern format that wasn't a core set. But either way, I've been rambling on for long enough. Let's see what I can make out of all this. Alright, so what we've got today, I decided to be a little adventurous and try and use all these newfangled equipment that came out. We don't have a ton of them. We have Bone Splitters, Leonin Scimitars, and then a bunch of one-ofs, but we have a lot of good targets. We have things with Vigilance, we have things with Flying, we have all sorts of good stuff. Equip costs 2, play costs 1 less. All nice. And then we've still got Tinker, we've got a new Thoughtcast for draw tools, Fabricate's nice, Ancestral Recall is still crazy, Argivian Find is really good. I don't know. I think this has got a pretty good shot of working out. It just depends on whether we draw the right balance of creatures to equipment, you know? So we'll see how it does.
Okay.
All right, we are so fucking back.
We're so back.
We're so back,
We
gamers.
are so
it's real.
back.
I'm so
Dang
back. Jasper's not back.
I think I can keep.
I will keep.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, main 1. I will play an Ancient Den.
What?
And then I will play an Ornithopter.
Uh-oh.
And
My card
then...
images aren't loading. There we go. Ah, it's a... Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's an Artifact Plains.
Yeah.
And then I will tap the Ancient Den for Bone Splitter.
Ah, you're on a
And
different
pass.
take of the artifacts list.
Nah, he's yeah. This
Upkeep,
is
draw. Main
this is
1.
fun.
Island. Pass.
Okay.
I did not draw my cool artifact land.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Play in a Darkar Wastes. Tap 1 for a Leonin Scimitar.
I don't think I can beat this.
I will equip the Bone Splitter to my Ornithopter, making it a 2/2, and you will take 2. Thank you for doing it
Yep.
ahead of time. Pass.
Untap, upkeep,
crazy.
draw. Main 1. Mountain? Does Affinity only cares about your stuff, right?
Yes.
Correct.
It would
Okay.
be even more broken if it didn't.
I know, the card I just drew doesn't have like the
Yeah, it's
reminder
not like
text?
the legacy text. Yeah, the explanatory text. We'll tap 2 for Iron Mirror.
Ah.
Pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Oh my fucking god. Okay, well, Mox Sapphire is pretty nice. I'll play an Ancient Den, and then I will pay 3 for a Tinker, sacking the Leonin Scimitar to find...
The best artifact in your deck. I wonder what it is.
It's actually a pretty good question.
I immediately know what I'm tinkering for. I don't put a tutor in a deck without knowing what it's for.
Well, this deck, you can toolbox with it. I think I'll find Loxodon Warhammer, because that sounds
a great
sufficiently
pick, yeah.
backbreaking.
It's going to break his penis.
I will swing for 2. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. We are going to tap 2 for Coppermere.
I see.
And I'll punch you for 1.
1.
Pass.
All right, untap,
Coppermere.
upkeep, draw, main 1. Oh, I wish I could play you. Okay, but the right thing to do here is just to attach and go
Swing
crazy.
Yeah.
So that's
5.
another 3. Yeah, so say 5-2, and then I will swing for 5 and gain 5. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. City of Brass. Then we'll tap 2 for Ironmere.
All right.
We'll tap 2 more for Coppermere.
Nice. I do see where this deck is going, and I'm very sorry I have to kill all these cute little fellows with my extremely large ornithopter with
Well, so
several
far
weapons.
you're not going to kill any of them at this rate.
Yeah, well, player removal counts, right? I will play a plains.
I'm pretty sure I just ceased to exist. Why would the mirror die? I'm summoning them from a plane, aren't I?
Oh, now I'm just imagining a bunch of
they just
little
run away.
sad. I'm just imagining a bunch of little sad orphan mirror now, and it's making me sad.
I've got a job to do. Look at them.
Anyway,
They're producing
I'm
mana.
gonna-
They can
I'm
do that
gonna
on any
play-
plane, baby.
I'm going
Yes.
to play genuine format all-star Yoshin Soldier.
He's fucking
back.
back.
He's
So
back.
back. We are so back.
Yoshin
Anyway,
Soldier
take
game is
5,
back.
please. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Alright, check this shit out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Duplicant.
Oh my god.
Exile the Ornithopter.
No!
Yes. Get fucked. And now he gains
Duplicant
5
is now a
keys back.
0-2.
Yeah, it doesn't gain any of the equipment.
No, I see you. I see you.
It's just the card. So it's an 0-2 with flying.
Nope, it does not gain.
It does not gain the keywords. It's
Oh,
just
Not
an
a copy of the
0-2.
card.
It's just an
a 0-2.
0-2 with no type. Okay.
Dude, Prog series
We'll
is so
pass.
back.
We are so back. Oh, dude. This draw order has been absolutely rancid. I'll play a 1-mana Thoughtcast.
Yeah.
Play my
Thoughtcast is so
Ancient
good.
Den.
Yeah,
I mean-
well, if I had drawn different, then things would have been different.
So true,
take,
bestie.
Take that.
Anyway,
You get fucked, Austin.
oh my wa. Mo Shinderu.
It's a 6/4.
It is a 6/4 with trample, lifelink,
Okay.
and vigilance.
So yeah, I block it and I live at 2.
Yep.
Yeah, with duplicate.
Pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw.
I believe in the
Main
power
one.
of the mirror.
Seed of the Synod.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
That mirror enforcer's getting
I'm
pretty cheap.
technically not dead. I'll tap 2 for the Mirror Enforcer.
Yeah. That's the math.
Yeah, so you have enough to not die.
Yeah, so I'll pass. I'll just have to go minus a million.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. That would have been nice if thing was different. Actually, that does have literal use. I guess I'll play this plains first. Well, the good news is you will live, because I'm going to swords the Mirror Enforcer.
Okay, so go back up to 4 or 6.
Yeah, and
Ooh, yeah.
then I will swing for 6, and you
I'll
must
block
block
it with Amir.
something. Yeah, okay.
Go down to 1.
Oh my god.
All right. Then I suppose in main 2, I'll spend a total of 2 mana to Argivian Find for this
Sure.
scimitar. Oh, I have to reveal, I suppose.
Doesn't
And
it
then
cost
I'll
1?
play it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
I'll
not
play it.
playing it. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Yeah, we're gonna tap
Hell yeah.
5 for Blinkmoth Urn,
Ah!
and we're gonna give you 5 mana. As we're gonna give you 8 mana on your turn.
Man, if
Go
Mana
ahead.
Burn still existed, I would be so toast. Anyway, swing for 6.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn. We have a couple of weeks to rework the wheel.
Okay, I think I want those things. I don't want this. This is too slow. Oh, these are probably too slow.
Yeah, I was a little worried about how this deck would perform going in, because you kind of have to draw a creature and an equipment in order to be good. You know, none of my creatures are independently very strong,
and all of my equipment needs creatures to attach to.
Well, you know, I think aggro beatdown in our format is never gonna just be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, I talked about it, I think, in the earlier episodes. Every time I saw like a baby creature with a good tag, I got so sad because like, what am I gonna do? Put a bunch of auras on this thing and go -4 from a single terror, you know?
I will opt to go first.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Yeah, I can keep this. It's much worse than last hand, I'll tell you that.
I will keep mine as well. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw main 1.
Drop main 1.
Yep. Island, go.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Island, go.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Seed of the Synod. We'll tap 2 for Iron Mirror. Pass.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. We'll play an Ancient Den. It's like the same freaking plays from both of us, but this time I'm playing a Leonin Den Guard, which is a 1/3 that gets 1/1 and Vigilance when it is equipped.
Yeah. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. City of Brass. Then we'll tap 3, taking a damage, to play Serum Tank.
What the hell?
It enters.
Oh,
it
hell.
enters
Oh my
with
god,
a
this card is
charge counter
crazy.
on it.
This card is
It's
insane.
3 mana to draw a card, though.
Yeah, right now that's insane.
And I'll
Recurable draw?
pass.
I guess in blue it's a little less impressive, but you know. Oh well, you know, sometimes we just get lucky.
Well,
I'll
we
play
can
a
facilitate
Flames.
it with all the mirror I'm running in my deck. I have 3 copies of every mirror. It's crazy.
That's beautiful. That's actually really beautiful.
Except for the rare one. I have 2 copies of him.
Okay. I will pay 2 for another Leonin Den Guard.
Nice.
Move to attacks. Swing.
Take 1.
Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Forest.
Are you in genuine 5 color, by the way?
Tap
or-
3. No, I'm just running some certain colors as like a means of activating some sideboard effects.
Yeah.
We'll summon Goblin Replica.
Oh, I see. That's a neat sideboard card.
Pass.
Recall.
Fuck
Untap,
you.
upkeep, draw.
Dude, yeah, fuck that, man.
God damn it.
We gotta ban this card, dude.
Gotta ban
What am
this
I
card.
supposed to do about it?
Lose more. It's
Every
not gonna
time
be
I
me.
end up on the ban wheel and roll a ban, everyone else has some stupid shit. I have to ban a card everyone other than me has.
Okay.
That's so true.
I will play Mox Sapphire.
Yeah.
I still don't have any equipment, to be if you believe it. So
I don't. I think you're lying to me. Only the watchers will
and
know
I'm only
the truth.
I'm only at 1 affinity too. This is part. Oh wait, no, I'm not. These are artifacts. I'm at 3 affinity. 4 each.
Correct.
No, I am at 3 affinity.
It's
Okay.
3.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a 2 mana Thoughtcast. Okay. Well. Yoshin Soldier.
Wow.
Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. What does that do? This does not do what I need it to do, so just ignore it. We'll tap 2 for Silver Mirror. Oh, your Yoshin Soldier, you put 2 things on my Serum Tank. Not that it really matters, it will always have a counter on it.
Mm-hmm.
But it has many. It's the Mox Sapphire, the Yoshin Soldier, and the mirror I just played.
And I think my land too. My land
yeah,
is
probably.
an artifact.
And I will tap 3 to remove one of those counters to draw a card. And then I'll play Mishra's Workshop.
Ah! First
That's
Mishra's
one.
Workshop of the series. It's finally like decent.
And I can use it to
Update
cast
the-
Mirror Enforcer.
Hell yeah. That's
Like
a
in
big
Closed
ass
Master
guy.
Game, It's finally done updating.
And then, yeah, go ahead.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Oh, fucking right on time, you dickhead. Alright, well, suppose better late than never for frickin' Bone Splitter, huh?
Nice.
Immediately after it stopped mattering, because now, when I attach it to this Leon and Den guard and make it a 3/3, it is not big enough to get over your 4/4. Oh wait, no! It gets +1/+1! So it's exactly big enough to get over your 4/4.
Nice.
And then I will pay 2 and a white for Sky Hunter Cub.
Ooh.
It's a bear, and when it's equipped, it gets 1/1 in flying.
Ooh.
And I will attack with this 4/4 vigilance.
My favorite bears do cost 3 mana.
What, Les? What?
My favorite bears do cost 3 mana.
Oh. Yeah, I'll block the Den Guard with Mirror Enforcer.
Alright, they'll trade. Main 2, I'll put the Bone Splitter on the Sky Hunter Cub, making it a 5
Oh yeah,
5/3
5/3.
with
That's
flying.
huge.
Pass.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1, Gaia's Cradle,
Oh no.
and then...
Okay, you have like a
Wow,
Geridian
that's-
mana.
That's good.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 mana.
Yeah, it's not bad. So, let's see, that's 3, 6, 7, 8... Bosch Iron Golem.
Yo. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I saw
No
him
matter
sitting
what
on this and I'm like,
happens,
wait a minute.
no matter what happens from this point, you win the moral victory. This deck is awesome.
Yeah, it turns out it's been a Bosch Iron Golem deck the whole time.
Basically. Then we will...
4 mana. Shock.
Yeah, we'll pass there.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Play an Ancient Den. Yeah. Combat. 5 in the air.
I'm going to activate Goblin Replica to destroy Bone Splitter Axe,
I see.
so it removes flying, and then I'll block and kill this thing with Bosch.
Okay.
Wow.
Main 2. I will use Argivian Find to find that Bone Splitter again.
Sure.
And then I will pay a total of 2 to attach it to the Leon and Den guard, making it a 4/4?
Yeah.
Yes. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Main 1.
Okay.
Serum Tank.
Now, I think we're
figuring
finally
out.
at the point where your deck is doing enough of what it wants to do that you have a decent shot at getting through this.
We will... Mishra's Workshop for Goblin Replica.
Oh no. Oh god, you can just workshop for that.
Gaia's Cradle for 4. We'll use 3 of it
Mhm.
for the Serum Tank. Oh, we'll play our land for turn. Oh, the Serum Tank is tapped. Yeah, we'll just blow up the Splitter Axe again.
Yeah.
Should have done that probably at instant speed. And then we'll swing at you with...
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
I suppose I'll chump with the Den guard.
Okay, so you take 3.
Yes, trample? Fuck.
Yeah.
He has trample.
Okay.
Alright. Go ahead.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Bro. Okay, well, Ornithopter. And then here's some more of the fucking crew. I'll pay 3 for Mystic Penitent, who actually
Okay.
is thresholded right now. He has
Yeah,
he's
that's
a
a 2/2
2/2
with
flyer
flying.
with
Yeah.
vigilance.
For
one?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Well,
if
we've
it was
known
you
this
who
guy's
told me
been
about
good
this
for a long
card.
time.
Yeah, this card's crazy. And another Leon and Den guard. You
Sure.
might notice my whole hand is on the board.
Nice. Well, there's...
Um,
oh, there it is.
And you might notice a startling lack of equipment in it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. That's neat. 1, 2, 3, Sure. For Vidalcan Archmage,
Oh, I don't think I
We'll
got
tap-
any of this guy. This guy's really
we'll tap
strong.
Gaia's Cradle for 4. When you play the Ornithopter, Serum Tank got another counter, so we'll just use whatever counter that one was. Tap Serum Tank to draw a card. Poop.
That's yeah.
Darn. Yeah, we'll just go to combat and swing at you with Bosch.
Okay, I'll double block with Denguard and Soldier. Which one dies?
Denguard.
Okay,
Go ahead.
all right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Planes go.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main one. We'll go island. We'll tap these 3 to remove a counter from the Serum Tank to draw a card.
You know, when I saw Bosch come down, I assumed you were gonna start flinging shit at me. I didn't realize just like an 8-mana 6/7 trample is good enough.
Yeah, well, the plan is to fling stuff at you eventually. It's just that I
don't
haven't
have
drawn
any of your
anything
big
bigger than like a
artifacts
2/2. Like, I could do 2 damage to you by flinging my mirror. I think they're
Yeah.
more useful as
Well, Bosch
Venerox
can
right
fling
now.
himself, you know. You could deal 8
Well,
to me
yeah, but
right
I'm gonna
now
do that
instead
when
of
I can
6 to
kill
me
you
every
with-
turn. You know?
I'm gonna Seed of the Cyanod for Thoughtcast.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good card. I wish I drew some of
1,
those.
2. Okay, there we
Like the
go.
fucking-
We'll
Owl from the commercial.
Mishra's Workshop for Silver Mirror.
Floating 1.
Yep. Putting another counter on the Serum Tank. Vidalcan Archmage will draw me a card.
Oh god, right, yeah. That is a thing that happens.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mirror Enforcer for free.
Draw another
Vidalcan
card.
Archmage will draw me a card. We'll use the 1 floating from the workshop. We'll use Gaia's Cradle here probably. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's 6. So we have 5 floating green after this for the Iron Mirror.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start putting the ones that I've summoned this turn over here. Vidalcan Archmage trigger, draw a card. We'll use 2 of it, so we have 3 floating left. Laden Mirror, Vidalcan Archmage trigger, draw a card. Serum Tank has even more counters on it. So we have 3 floating left.
Yeah, I haven't been paying close attention, but I think so.
Pretty sure that's right.
I'm mostly just concerned about how fucking hard I'm gonna get evaporated.
We'll tap this Iron Mirror for red and use the 3 floating to sacrifice the Mirror Enforcer to burn you for 7.
Yeah, I thought that was coming.
Bosch. Then
Okay.
yeah,
I'm gonna
combat
save you. I'm gonna
with
save you
Bosch.
some trouble.
Okay, game 3,
That was
baby.
a spot where like you could definitely over the next couple turns have chipped me out easily.
Woohoo!
Yippee!
You know, the unfortunate thing is one of the cards I have in my sideboard is Prismatic Strands, which prevents the damage that all sources of the color of your choice would deal this turn.
Very powerful card to bring to this week, I think.
Well, you know, I'm running white creatures.
Maybe I do want that card. We'll try that.
Okay, I will begin. I've got to throw that back. This is much more
I
playable.
can keep this. Ugh.
I will put this one on the bottom. And you're all good, so I will play a Plains into Mystic Penitent.
Okay.
Go.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main one. We'll go Mishra's Workshop, pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Island, 2 for Leon and Denguard. Combat, go take your 1.
Yeah.
Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main. There we are. We'll go Seat of Synod. Mishra's Workshop for Goblin Replica.
Right, we knew this was here.
Pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Okay, that's unfortunate. Play
I'm so scared for
Ornithopter.
my next 2 games. Y'all's deck are just good.
Yep. That's all I've got, unfortunately.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. We'll go Forest. That's funny. We're gonna float 1 from Mishra's Workshop for Golden Mirror.
Hell yeah.
We're not playing any white cards. Just
Yeah,
he's a
we're
mirror.
playing a
He's
lot
got
of mirror.
in his name. Yeah, we're playing a lot of mirror, and yeah, we'll pass on that.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Awesome, awesome, cool. Great, pass.
Wow. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. We'll go Island. So that's 1, 2, 3. It's reduced by 3 because of Synod and the 2 guys. So then 1 more Mirror Enforcer.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna tap it like this.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then
No, nothing suspicious to be done with that 2 blue mana at all.
no, absolutely not. We'll use 2 blue mana to transmute artifact Mirror
Oh,
Enforcer.
that's even more suspicious than I expected. Okay.
We'll go into Bosch and we'll tap the gold mirror to pay the 1 remaining.
Didn't you cast
mana
that
on
this turn? Or no. No, you didn't. I've just been getting fucked by no lands, so it feels like it's been only 1 turn when it has in fact been multiple.
Search my name. There he is. Boop. And shuffle and close it. Okay, there's Bosch.
Make sure to tap your mirror, it's important.
Yes, you're right. You're very right for that. All right, there we go. Pass.
Okay, well, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Alright, well, I have anything. Mask of Memory is pretty nice.
It's a good card.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good damn card.
it'll help me get out of this fucking no
Okay,
land situation.
Upkeep, draw, main 1. We'll go Shivan Reef.
Oh no, that makes red.
Island for Thoughtcast to draw 2. That's so funny. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's color. We're tapping it for colorless. Duplicant.
Okay.
We'll hit the Leonin Den Guard.
Alright, so it's a 1/3 cat soldier.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
-1/-1.
Well, he also represents 6 damage when I throw him at your head. So
Yeah,
that's
that's the important
exactly.
part.
combat Bosch swings.
I think I'm just gonna take 6.
Probably a good plan.
That's 6? Yes.
That was 7.
Oh.
Right, you were at 20 at the
Yeah,
start.
I
of
was
that
at
turn.
20. I'm
Okay.
not good at math, okay?
Pass. I'm just making
No,
sure.
it's fine.
Who knows?
Untap,
Maybe
upkeep,
you
draw main
You
1.
zapped yourself for some reason. I
Wait,
can't
no,
believe I'm gonna win this matchup.
This does work like this. I'm gonna play maybe one of the craziest cards I've seen in a while, Auric Steel Shaper.
Yeah.
Nice.
And now Mask of Memory will equip to the Ornithopter
Free.
for none mana,
Yeah.
and I will tickle you with my Ornithopter to draw some cards.
It says deals combat damage.
Ornithopter
Player.
does not do combat damage.
Ornithopter
Yeah,
does not deal
alright.
combat damage.
Yeah. So, I drew 2 lands the whole game. I had Tinker
Yeah,
in
I
my
saw.
hand. I had Loxodon Warhammer. If I drew that 3rd mana, I was all chill. Never drew that 3rd mana. I'm mildly salty about that, but that's Magic the Gathering. You know, welcome to Magic the Gathering.
Austin, if you want to get out of that lobby, I'll...
Yeah, I will. Of all of the cards I put in my sideboard, for some fucking reason, the one I didn't think of was goddamn Disenchant.
Oh my god.
I didn't think about Disenchant either, and I can make a bunch of white. I had white all those games.
Disenchants and Shatters, you know, I didn't think of any of that. It's the freaking artifact set.
I was like, nah, I'm just bringing Goblin Replica. He'll do my work for me.
And I'll be
All
fucked if
right,
he
you get
hasn't.
to go first.
Woohoo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Ah!
I'm taking this.
Oh.
I can't. I can't keep it.
Oh, I wish you could.
Okay, this we can keep, and we'll send back somebody.
Guys, I'm so like excited. I can feel my heart beat on my chest. I think it's anxiety, but it's just been so long.
We are
Well,
so back.
this might be incorrect, but I'm gonna bottom this card. Alright, untap, upkeep, main 1, Mountain Pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw my card. Main 1. Island, tap it for Soul Ring.
Oh,
Pass.
poop. Okay.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
Upkeep,
Next turn's the
draw.
fun turn.
Don't
Main
worry,
1.
Arcane Signet won't be printed for another like 20 years.
Island, tap 2, Silver Mirror, go.
Love that. Untap, upkeep, draw my card. Main 1. I'm gonna play a second island. And
Yeah.
then I think I tap Island and Soul Ring for Wizard Replica.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
Fucking funny.
3 mana, 1/3 flying, sacrifice to counter unless it pays 2.
Okay.
I pass my turn.
Yeah, it's
Untap,
like a
upkeep,
spell
draw.
piercing legs.
Main 1. I will tap 3
Okay.
for this Serum Tank.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it resolves.
Alright, cool. Go ahead.
I guess there's-
Untap,
I guess we have like
upkeep, draw
4
my
spike.
card.
We do
Main
have to
1.
worry about some 1-mana counter spells.
Wizard Replica is a card
Wizard
that has text.
Replica is a
Oh,
counterspell. Awesome.
Right, I forgot it cost 1. I thought it cost 2 for some reason.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
No, Wizard Replica's not bad. I just like
Yeah, it's
I
not
was
bad.
I was putting all these replicas in my sideboard. I have the elf one in there too. That's why I have green mana
I'm gonna
in the main
cast
deck.
Time Walk.
Oh poop.
Go to combat, do 1.
Yeah.
Go to main 2, tap an island and the Soul Ring to cast. Nope. Give me the right one. There we go. Tinker, sacrificing my Soul Ring, pulling out Tika's Dragon.
What the? Oh
Flying
my
Trample,
God.
Rain Page 4. It counts as a dragon.
Oh, you gotta be sure. Yeah, of course.
Wait, are we? Is this just Colossus of Sardia again?
Yes, it is, baby.
So, in case you forgot, because I
Untap,
did.
upkeep,
Oh wait, no,
draw.
it's got the damn reminder text on it. I
Main 1.
forgot what Rampage did, so I looked at the description, even though the reminder text is right frickin' there.
To be fair, it's hard to read.
It is a little bit hard to read, yeah. I'm gonna tap 2 for this Frogmite.
Sure.
Yep.
Go to combat, swing at you for 6 in the air, and then pass my turn.
Okay. Untap.
only
Upkeep.
5 of that
Draw.
was in the air?
Main 1.
Nope. Wizard
Island.
Replica has flying.
This bitch has flying?
Yeah.
I need to read my cards. Huh?
You should read the whole card next time.
I should read the whole card. Listen, I just got finished making that video about Yu-Gi-Oh! And keywords and shit. I've been reading a lot of card text, and not a lot of it has had keywords in it.
Well, shit, my only removal is 6 mana. I think I'm beginning to run into why this deck has some problems. We'll tap 2 for Laden Mirror.
Yes, no, I love that.
Yeah, and we'll pass.
Alright, untap, upkeep,
There's
draw
also-
my
I can't
card.
believe I won a match with this
I
deck.
would never fault you for playing a mirror deck, because they are lovely little
Island?
fellas.
I love
But,
my
like,
little guys!
There
I'm gonna
is
cast
no
Thoughtcast.
payoff for playing all of those mirror.
Nah, I'm gonna play them all, and guess what? Genesis Chamber comes out in the next set.
No, it's
I
true.
Yeah,
pulled
it's
4.
so great,
I
it's so
pulled 4
good.
copies of it.
You pulled 4?
They're
I think I
coming
only got
back.
2. I
I'm
think I
gonna
only
swing
got
at
2.
you for
Only
6
playing
again.
Mirror for the rest of the show. That's not true.
Then
But
we can have the Mirror versus Thrall's dream match.
Yes, please, please. Anyway, 6 in the air,
And I can
Jasper.
bring back pingers.
yeah.
We can just have our next
was like 7.
our next hiatus special is the pet deck showdown.
Draw.
Yours can't be slivers, Austin. That doesn't count.
No, it would be pingers.
Oh, you're so right. There's gotta be
I'm
good
doing
wizard
math
support,
real
right?
quick.
Not right now.
Yeah, I cannot win from this position. All right.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty rough.
It's
Can I
actually
just
it's
say,
Alright.
the
Liz,
problem on that
when I
board state
saw
for
that
me
opener,
wasn't the dragon.
I was so worried I was going to see an Isochron Scepter in my future. Because
I
it
will
had-
say I did pull Isocon Scepter. I'm not running it this week. You don't have to
Okay, are you doing it for the culture or just because you didn't feel like it?
worry. Just because I didn't feel like it. I feel like
Yeah, we definitely need
Because
those.
like
three
there
guys.
was a theoretical there where like You just turn 3 Tinker Isochron Scepter into a Time Walk, and then, like, Jasper loses the following turn no matter what happens. And that's, like, incredibly scary.
But Isochron Scepter says...
An instant with 2 or... is... Oh, wait.
Time Walk is a sorcery. Thank God for that.
So funny.
No, don't worry. I already thought about that. And then a friend of mine was like, you know, that's a sorcery, right? And I'm like...
Okay, then it must be some...
Well,
it might
yeah,
be
of course I do,
Panoptic Mirror I'm thinking of.
I know what cards say. I totally read them.
Yeah, okay, it is Panoptic Mirror. That comes out next set.
Wait a second. I need to take these out. What am I thinking? Crazy?
What am I thinking?
Just a lunatic?
It's funny that they printed Transmute Artifact, and then they printed Tinker, which is just a less balanced Transmute Artifact.
You know, honestly, the problem for me wasn't the flying 5/5 with Rampage. I had an out to that. I couldn't out the fucking wizard.
Yeah, the counter spell?
I couldn't out the better Manatize. I was like, shit. Damn it.
No, right? It's hard.
Better. I love how Better Mana Tithe is your frame of reference for that.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I keep this.
I think I don't keep this. No mirror in hand. Next.
Bad hand, no mirror.
Well, I kind of have to keep this. We'll send back.
It has mirror, I have to keep it.
It barely has mirror. Move to. There we go. All right. Untap, upkeep, drop. Main 1. We will go Mishra's Workshop, tap it for gold mirror, and pass.
Okay, that's a great start. Untap, upkeep, draw my card, main 1.
I love the
I'm gonna play this
Workshop for
Sazapran Scary.
What the fuck?
Why is it not in the land zone? How'd you even do that?
You can put lands
My
wherever.
bad.
There you go.
Thanks, baby. I pass now.
Oh, okay, so it makes 2 blue, but only
Yeah.
sometimes.
Only twice.
It makes 2 blue, but only twice. Okay.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1, Seat of Synod, and I will punch you.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah.
Ow!
The mirror, they're coming.
Untap, upkeep, draw my card, main 1. My own Seat of Cyanide. I'm also gonna play a welding jar.
Neat.
Then I will... this is hard. I'm gonna tap this, removing a counter.
Silver mirror.
You're right, actually!
Yeah, baby!
And now that I have 3 artifacts,
I like that each of the mirror's flavor text
Draw.
is about how different parts of Mirrodin look at the mirror.
Island.
Like the silver one talks about the Vidalkins, the gold mirror talks about the Leonin.
Mishra's Workshop for Laden mirror.
oh god. Floating
Combat.
mana.
Gold mirror in.
I'll take a damage.
Fight for me, my small friends.
Untap,
Mir do not fight
upkeep.
each other. They only fight
Oh.
other people.
I guess it doesn't matter. I'm also
Some-
gonna play this Tooth of Chiskoria. It has flash and affinity for artifacts.
So it's free.
Wait, well.
And
Oh,
I'll
okay.
draw a card. Main 1.
Oh
Play
yeah,
this
I
island.
saw those. I didn't think they were
I
worth
didn't end up
playing.
putting them in, no.
Yeah.
1 second.
When they're 0, they're a lot better.
But I feel like there's 0 most of the time. I just wasn't sure if the, like, you know, at least in my deck. My deck's bricky enough. I don't need to draw this off the top.
I think it makes sense if most of your creatures are relatively small. You can, like, get a cheeky
Yeah.
extra 1 in when someone's blocking, you know?
Yeah, you know, if you're using Alpha Mirror, you can make it a 3/1. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then that can trade favorably into a 4/3, and you're pogging. You're chilling.
I would be pretty pogging if my Alpha Mirror traded for a 4/3. Well, Liz?
Sorry, I'm really bad at math, and I'm trying to do math.
Liz is trying to find out how she can do 20 damage this turn.
You are at 4 affinity.
That is so true, bestie.
Just play Frogmite.
I'm gonna tap 2 for another silver mirror. Oh, my cat's meowing in the background.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Are you going to use the Sprazzen to play Mirror Enforcer?
I'm gonna go to
My
combat.
goodness.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was like trying to make sure I got that in with nobody was talking. She loud.
She is loud.
I'm gonna swing at you with the silver mirror.
Okay.
Took the 1.
On the curve blockers in that case, I'll activate Truth of Chistora and make you take an extra damage.
Yeah.
Main 2.
Yeah.
I pass my turn.
Attack, upkeep, draw, main 1. Gaia's Cradle.
Ah, fuck, that taps.
Alright, I have a lot of mana. That's kind of it, though.
You have like 9
so
mana
funny.
if you want to cast artifacts.
I'll just go combat and swing both of my cute little guys at you.
I'll take 2.
Pass. Mir do not fight each other.
Untap, upkeep, and draw my card.
This
Main 1.
this is a stupid freaking game. This game is so
Yeah,
dumb.
this is pretty bad.
This game is so dumb. I love it.
All right, so I'm gonna tap. Hold up, that's 5.
You have a total of 6 mana on board right now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes to graveyard. 5 mana
Okay.
with affinity to cast Broodstar.
Oh, yeah.
It
It's a
goes
good
on the
card.
stack. It
No
results.
responses. Yeah.
It's currently a 5/5 with
Yeah, it's
flying.
big. Okay.
Using my last mana, I'm going to Thoughtcast, drawing
Sure.
2 cards. I will be casting a Frogmite for free.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Well,
that's all I can do. I
6/6
go to
flyer
end
has been
phase.
developed.
6/6
Untap,
flyer on the
upkeep,
board.
draw. Main 1. Shivan Reef. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Colorless 6. Duplicant, exile, Broodstar.
Alrighty.
And
So-
I'm pretty sure Duplicant just dies.
Yes.
Yes, because it comes to
It
0/0.
absorbs as a 0/0.
Perfectly fine.
Broodstar
with
is
me.
exiled.
Thank you. I was like, it's exiled, right? There
And
we
then, I'll pass. Frogmite
go. Untap.
is not a mirror and
It
will
is.
block.
It's
Main one.
crazy to me that duplicant is removal.
I'm gonna tap 3 for this wizard replica.
Sure. Not nearly as useful this game as it was in the previous one,
Yeah.
given
Aether Spellbomb.
how much mana I have. Okay.
And then combat, swing for 2.
Yeah.
Pass. I lied. Make it 3 with tooth.
Okay. On that. Upkeep. Draw. Main fuck.
Cool.
Main fuck.
Awesome.
we will play an island. And we will pass the turn.
We
What is-
choose to play an island not because it is easy.
But because it is hard.
Play another Aether Spellbomb.
How many creatures do I have in this deck? I have enough. I should at least be top decking more mirror, right? I'm not crazy.
We're gonna go to combat and swing for 4. Because I'm gonna make the wizard replica 2/2.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Okay, that might be able to help.
That's something.
So that's 1, 2. We'll use Gaia's Cradle for the rest of it. For Sift.
Okay.
You want to activate Wizard Replica here?
I'm thinking, because that will put you down to 3 total mana. But I don't know, like, wizard replica's beating over your stuff regardless. You know what I mean?
Sure, unless I get somebody huge.
Exactly. That's kind of where I'm at. So I think I will activate it with Seated Cyanide.
Yeah, I'll pay the 2.
Cool.
So I will draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god.
Oh
I wish I
And
could
then-
drag it to your graveyard.
And then I
Well,
will
at least it
discard.
doesn't take you 2 turns
City
to
of
go
Brass.
through all those.
Oh, Jesus. All those lands, oh no.
Okay, and then we will tap Mistral's Workshop and a gold mirror for Mirror Enforcer.
There we go. Hell yeah.
So we got a guy. So we'll pass.
And it's a guy of
Yeah.
reasonable size, too.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, I'll draw my card, and I'll go to main 1. I'm gonna play this island.
Is there a spell bomb that blows up artifacts?
No.
I don't think
Okay.
so. I'm gonna tap and
I was
sack
about to
this
feel really
spellbomb to
embarrassed
bounce
for
your
all
Mirror
of
Enforcer.
It does
Sure.
bounce things, but no. They
Yeah, it's
don't.
still a good card, but
Swing it in for 4 now. in combat.
yeah, I'll have Laden Mirror block a Silver Mirror.
I'm going to make
Mirror
Frogmite
violence? Say
Yeah,
it
Mirror
so.
Mirror.
a 3/2. So
Yeah,
take
that doesn't
4.
matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
And I think actually I'll sack Welding Jar to regenerate Silvermere.
Sure. Honestly, I'm kind of happy to see that now, as opposed to on like a
Don't
giant
worry, it's
guy.
a 4 of. End phase.
Yeah, that's not really something I'm bothering to keep track of, Liz. Untap, upkeep, draw, Oh my god, this
Oh
is
my
a little
God.
ridiculous. This is kind of crazy. How many? I do have 23 lands in the list, which I guess is a lot. But I mean, come
That's
on.
pretty average. I have 24 in all mine.
You're not technically an Affinity list, but I'm running 20.
3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, it costs 2 less, so it's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mirror Enforcer.
Hell yeah.
I'm close to dead here due to Aether Spellbomb, which is crazy.
Oh, you're not gonna block? Okay, cool. Untap. Upkeep.
I'm not gonna.
Attack, I
What?
mean, my bad.
No, I'm not gonna attack. I might be dead.
the 1/1?
No, I'm not attacking.
We're gonna... No, my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna blow up my spell bomb to Bouncer Enforcer. Go to combat. Swing for this many.
Yeah, Goldmere will block Frogmite.
Awesome. Tooth is going to make 1 Silvermere, and at instant speed, this other Tooth is gonna make the other, so you're gonna
Fair.
take 4.
I'm glad I blocked the Frogmite.
Oh yeah.
Right call there.
Yeah, main 2, pass.
Okay, on that upkeep, draw, main 1. See.
I don't know if
1,
that
2,
does
3, 4, 5, 6,
it. They only cost 6.
7. You're right. 6. Mirror
Mirror
Enforcer. Scroll this all the way down so I can see what's going on.
I think you're technically
I
alive.
didn't play land, so I can just go Forest.
That's 5
And
mana
that's-
you're working with.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's 4 mana.
2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 4 mana. You lied to me.
Yeah, my bad. Mirror Enforcer just does.
Yeah, that's
unless it
not
was
enough
Affinity.
then. And yeah, I'm dead to the fucking teeth.
I think you live this
Teeth.
turn. But...
No, I'm
No,
dead
he's
to
dead.
the
no,
teeth.
yeah, because
I
you
have 2 of 'em.
can spread it around, yeah.
I can slather that shit.
Yeah, you're dead. Okay,
All
was
right.
that 2-0?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2-0. My bad. I meant to unlock
Okay,
my
yeah,
sideboard.
so it's me versus Liz now.
That's-
We're all set.
All right. I was just
All
getting
right.
back. All right, and I'll go first.
Okay. I keep. This is good.
Yeah, it's funny. At first glance, I can't tell whose hand is whose.
Yeah, I'll keep
Well,
this.
I'm playing white cards, so like
Untap, upkeep, main 1. We're gonna go Seed of the Cyanod, pass.
all right, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. We will play a Darkar Wastes and an Ornithopter.
Hell yeah.
Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw my card, main 1. Second Seed of the Cyanod, tap 2 for a Silver Mirror. God, I hope it resolves. Pass.
It resolves.
What? Show me the universe where the negate is used on Silvermere, please.
Just to be mean,
I
it'd
will
be so
play
funny.
It would be
a
pretty funny.
Seat of the Synod of my own. I will tap 1 for Bone Splitter, and I will tap
And
1
1
to
to
equip
equip.
Bone Splitter. And now
Alright.
this is a 2/2.
It's a 2/2 for 1. It's crazy.
Please take your 2.
I will.
Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw my card, main 1.
It's a 2/2 for 1 with flying.
I'm gonna play this island. Tap 3 for a Replica Wizard.
Ooh. Oh, this bitch has flying. Okay, right.
That's crazy. You're trying to tell me he doesn't have like
And then I'll pass
haste
here.
like the goblin?
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
Wait, does Goblin Replica have haste?
I
just-
think they all have a keyword.
I just literally missed the replica cycle. I didn't recognize that any of those existed. I'll play an Ancient Den.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. I'm thinking.
I figured people were gonna be casting shit for free anyway, so I didn't think Wizard Replica was gonna be would make the cut in my list. But I got a bunch of replicas in my sideboard. That's basically all the sideboard is.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fine sideboard cards.
Yeah,
I will tap 3 for Fabricate.
Ooh.
card's crazy.
Huh. Fuck, that's a hard one. Give me a sec. Let me think about that, because I know what artifacts you're running.
Yeah, what if he's adding Sardian Colossus? You better negate it in case it's Sardian Colossus.
No. It resolves.
Okay.
What are you getting?
Let me see. Let me decide, more importantly.
Fuck, did I
Add-
even pull?
Add Darksteel Colossus from deck to hand.
That doesn't exist until next set.
No, you're thinking of Flight. Oh yeah, no, you're right. That
No,
is next
yeah.
set.
Blightsteel Colossus is a callback to Darksteel Colossus that comes out the set after that.
Oh, I pulled 2 Fabricate and I'm not running it. What the fuck?
That's crazy. I didn't pull any
Did
of
not
this
see
thing.
Fabricate is fucked. It's really good.
I'd be on this thing if I had it. I need ways to tutor Bosch.
It's so funny, the equipments I'm thinking about. It might... Nah, I'll just pull the big fucking guy. Full Shock Battle Gear.
Full Shock Battle Gear.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's
okay.
pretty damn cool, yeah.
That's my turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw my card. Main 1. Seed of the Cyanide. I'm gonna tap it for a Thought Cast.
I'm so scared of
Darksteel.
your affinity count right now.
It's 5. It's pretty good.
Let's make that 6.
Oh no.
Wait.
There you go.
7.
I figured you figured that one out.
Damn it.
Mirror Enforcer. Hooray.
Now if you have another Mirror Enforcer, it's literally free.
Anyway.
Liz's hand is actually just 3 more Mirror Enforcers. She's just sacking you.
Yeah, I'm just... Exactly.
Yeah. He just never
I
stood
pass
shit.
here.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. I will play a Plains.
See, you are playing Darksteel Colossus. That's what you just drew, right?
Exactly, which is why you're gonna... Wait, you couldn't get it in your graveyard to reanimate it, so I don't know how you're gonna do that, buddy.
No, just hard cast it.
I'm going to Thoughtcast.
Every
Okay.
single ritual in the game, hard cast Darksteel Colossus.
Oh, you're so right. Yeah, that 3-mana ritual existing now. Alongside...
I will pay 3 for... Or no. I will pay 2 for Lightning Greaves.
Oh, okay. I cannot let that resolve. You know that.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna counter it with Wizard Replica.
Okay.
No, that's just not happening.
I understand.
I'd be okay with that trade.
I'll
that's
hit you
okay.
for 2.
I'll take 2.
Pass.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw my card. Main 1. Welding Jar is just a free card. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to combat. I'm gonna hit you for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Main 2. I'm gonna cast Transmute Artifact on my Mirror Enforcer. Sacking it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Are
add
you also on Bosch?
No, she's on the big dragon. She's getting the big dragon.
Correct. Here's Tika's Dragon.
I just learned something that I'm very upset about, but I can't really talk about right now.
Yeah, do it. Pass.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw.
I guess I
main
should have
1.
swung with my Silvermere too, but whatever. I'm not counting.
Wouldn't it have just gotten blocked and killed?
Ornithopter was tapped.
Oh,
I'll play Plains. And I guess for now, I'll play this Loxodon Warhammer that I was really hoping you wouldn't want to... You wouldn't have the counter for.
Yeah. Totally.
That's why I cast all this bullshit to try and bait it out.
No, totally.
But yeah... This has Trample... I mean, it's gonna block me anyway, so I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw my card. Main 1.
and it's got Rampage. Such a funny a weirdly powerful effect that's just never come back.
Yeah, it's not good is why.
I feel like with modern card design and Magic, Rampage could be a good effect. There's
It
a
would
lot
be-
more
it would
like you
be-
have to block this. You make
yeah,
something
and it
block
would be nuts with Menace. Menace
Yeah.
makes it very scary. But then, like, if you give a creature Menace and Rampage 2, why not just make it 2 bigger? You know?
All right. No, sorry. I was doing math on my end.
But because if your opponents block it, it becomes 4 bigger,
I
right?
passed my turn.
No, it's for each creature beyond the
beyond
first.
the first. Yeah. Well, you could make it
Okay,
cheaper.
untap,
Is the
upkeep,
trade-off,
draw,
right?
main 1.
Like they don't print bad vanillas anymore, so like it would be a crazy card.
Island. I will pay a total of 6
Okay.
to cast Volshock Battle Gear.
Okay.
And equip Volshock Battle Gear.
Okay.
So Ornithopter just
Is a
trades
5/5.
with Tika's dragon now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
that's all I'm doing this turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw my card. Main 1. Frogmite is a free card.
Mhm.
Island. I forgot to set those counters. My bad. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the second Tika's Dragon. So I lied about only running one.
I can't
Okay.
believe you're on 2. That's why I was like confused when you activated Transmute Artifact. I was like, because in my head I'm like, well, she's not on 2 of them.
I can't believe we found Sardian Colossus, the sequel.
You start combat, swing with the living Tika's Dragon.
I take 5.
All right, pass my turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. All right. I will pay 3
To equip, yeah.
equip the Loxodon Warhammer. So now it is an 8/5.
Big.
Correct, with trample and lifelink as well.
And now I will pay 1 for Argivian Find, targeting Lightning Greaves.
Okay.
And now I will cast and
Shoot
equip
and pay.
Lightning
All right.
Greaves. Please, 8/5.
I will take 3 by blocking with Tika's Dragon and sacking Welding Jar.
Ah, shit. I thought I was in the clear. Okay, well, I still
no.
gain 8.
Yeah, you do gain 8, and you have all of your equipment still on the battlefield. So
All right, pass.
untap, upkeep, draw my card, main 1. Whew, all right. Well, it's not really hard. Go to combat, swing for 13.
Yikes.
I'm at 6.
Yeah, give me a sec, I'm thinking.
Anything get you out of this, Austin?
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
So I'm looking at my, yeah, okay.
No, I'm
And I
interested to see
pass
what the
you.
out could be.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. That's good, but it's not good enough.
Damn.
I mean, I think I can just use... So I'm gonna pay 1 for Mystic Penitent. It's a 1/1
Yeah.
Vigilance. And now... I pay 6 to equip Battle Gear and Warhammer.
Warhammer, and then
And then I will attach Greaves.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
So
don't
it's
point
a-
to it, attach to it.
So it's a
So it's
7,
6/3 bigger, so it is a
4.
7/4 Vigilance. Trample, lifelink.
vigilance helps a lot.
Attack for 7.
all right, I'll take 7.
That's a big deal. That's pretty sweet.
Okay, hold on. I was at...
You were
your-
at 6.
At your end step, I'm gonna tap and sack this Mind Stone to draw a
That's
card.
8. Yeah.
Yeah, that is of course my answer.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw my card, main 1.
Now this has gotten kind of interesting now.
He's not
Yeah,
flying, though.
Like, you know, you were like, what could possibly out this? I just had it in my hand. Like, it's just the guy. I have a creature.
Oh yeah, he isn't flying. Not threshold.
No, he does
yet.
not have flying.
Okay, so it's not like
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
can
go to
still deal
combat.
10.
I can still deal 5.
Okay.
All right, and
oh
then,
you want to keep a blocker back to kill the penitent,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yeah, main 2. I tap and remove Sazakin Fairy to cast Transmute Artifact. Getting
Do
rid
not
of...
tell me you're on a third one of these fuckers.
Please, oh my god.
It'd be so funny.
Don't
No,
do
wouldn't it
it.
be so funny? But no,
It
no, no.
would be funny, but like, come on.
No, we're
Transmute
getting rid of
Artifact, by the way,
Frogmite.
maybe top 5 least readable Magic cards.
Oh my god, right?
The small
like fucking-
text combined with like the weird water pattern on old blue
No, we're
cards
getting a
is
mirror
just
closer.
absolutely fucked.
The classic
And then pass.
miasma effect.
I just needed more butts.
Oh, okay, right. Untap,
Alright.
upkeep,
Yeah.
draw, main 1. Oh, that's a nice draw. Okay, well, let's
Yeah, that's
cast some
pretty
thoughts.
good.
Okay.
So I'll pay 3 for a Sky Hunter Cub.
Okay.
As long as it's
flying.
equipped, it gets 1/1 and has flying. So I think I will pay 3 to move the Warhammer. So it
Okay.
gains 4/1 from all of this. So it is a
So 6.
6,
Yeah, yeah.
3,
3.
flying lifelinker.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
I will
And
move
trample.
the boots over to give it haste.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
So the other
this
guy goes
is now
down.
4/4,
Yeah.
but it has vigilance.
Yeah.
Okay, I will swing with the 6/3 flyer.
I'll block with Tika's Dragon
Okay,
and take 1.
and that's my turn.
Right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw my card. Main 1.
Tap 1 for this Aether Spell Bomb. Go to combat, swing for 5 in the air, and then pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I'll play an Ancient Den, because it's basically a free decision.
Yeah.
Here I go suiting up again. So this is a 6/4. This is a 9/4.
All right.
And then I will pay further 3 to cast Mask of Memory.
Okay.
And attach Mask of Memory, making it no bigger, right? It's just card draw. Okay. And then I will finally.
While that's on the stack, I'm gonna sacrifice Aether Spellbomb to return that thing to your hand.
You saved Lightning Greaves for last.
Well, he had to. It has Shroud, so he can't do it.
It gives it Shroud.
Yeah, but like you saw the trap on board. Why play into it?
I forgot that Aether Spellbomb did that. To be totally honest.
Oh my god, brutal.
Okay. Pass.
You're not
draw my
dead.
card. Wow.
Not
an island.
Speaking.
I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm going to swing at you. Yeah, with all of it, except for the mirror.
I'll chump the big guy and take 5.
Okay. Pass.
Okay.
Wow.
Upkeep,
pass
draw,
my turn.
Main 1.
Yeah, can you do 5 damage?
I think Austin can.
If he can, then he wins. Just show me a dude who can get flying.
Yoshin Soldier.
Doesn't
Can't-
need
Oh,
flying.
no, you're
with
right. Hold up.
Loxodon Warhammer doesn't need
1,
it. He'll have
2,
travel.
3 for
So it's
Loxodon
3.
Warhammer.
So you need
Makes
2
it a
more damage.
4/4.
So you bonus better.
Oh,
Yeah,
I need
good
2
damage.
more damage. Yeah.
Yeah, has it.
All right.
Bam!
That's
Got
crazy.
one.
Good one. Good one.
Good playing, you guys. That was bonkers.
That was I
I really didn't think Austin was in that.
Loxodon Warhammer is crazy, basically.
That was tough, Liz. That was.
No, that was fine.
I think you played as
Austin
best you
fucking
could.
earned that. Austin fucking earned
Yeah.
that like crazy.
No, that was crazy. I played around the counterspell in such a way that Loxodon Warhammer would resolve for a reason. You know, that's a really, really strong piece of equipment.
Yeah,
for
that
this deck.
lifelink kept you in that game. Who says life gain isn't good?
It's good when it comes with dealing damage.
Nah, if I have a 10 billion life, I can't lose.
What do you mean life game? It came for free with your frickin' damage step.
Exactly.
Listen, alright, I play 100 cards in my Magic deck because they're all good cards, and I have more good cards in my deck than the other guy, therefore I must have a better deck.
So true.
No, exactly. I'd be saying this.
Yeah, if we've all just been saying this.
No, we remove this guy instead. All right. I will go second.
Okay.
Liz is out here trying to do 20 damage in one turn.
This is not Yu-Gi-Oh. Jasper sees this hand. I can't take it as much as I really want to.
What do you mean? There's so many mirror in this hand. This hand's so good.
Oh, I really want to keep this.
Oh, that's too many cards.
I really
There we go.
want,
I fixed it.
I really want to keep this one, but it's so, like, it's one of those hands. It's one of those hands where you have to draw a land to make it work. So, like, I've got to pitch it.
I don't know, Austin. There's not even a mirror in that hand. It's not even that good.
I've got some bad news about my deck, buddy.
Yoshin Soldier's like basically a mirror, though, right?
don't-
Come on.
I'm pretty sure he's
What
not.
about Wizard Replica? Wizard's Replica's head goes really far backwards, right? I think he's facing the other way.
All right, I'm good to start.
Yeah, I guess I'll put this one on the bottom. Would you believe the mulligan had less lands in it? Seed of the Synod, Ornithopter,
I hate this.
pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw my card.
Liz, I think you can handle Ornithopter pass.
It's
Island.
It's what the Ornithopter pass represents, you see.
Welding jar, pass.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1.
Love welding jar. He's my best friend.
Okay, I will pay 1 for Bone
Are you
Splitter
a welding jar
and
main,
pass.
Liz?
Untap, upkeep, draw my card, main 1. Yeah, I'm welding Jarpilled. See the Synod.
It came in handy last game.
It did, yeah.
Silvermere.
I was really impressed with the spell bomb.
Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Hold
the
on,
blue
card's
spell bomb is
crazy.
really good.
I need to
Yeah,
I need to put some
was
more
like,
respect
well, I
on
should
those
be
spell
on that
bombs.
shit.
Yeah.
That's bonkers.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them are like popper staples. Not a lot of them, but enough of them.
No,
to, like,
they're good cards. I just didn't recognize how
I
good
think
they
it's
really
literally
were.
good in popper affinity. I think that's literally one of the lists.
That
for
makes
a
sense.
reason.
It's an artifact that costs 1 or less that is common. Ornithopter, of course, coming back.
Of course,
for the-
of course.
Okay, so I have 4 artifacts on my board, which lets me thoughtcast into no more lands. Unfortunately, we don't have lands in this deck. Apparently,
That's
there's no
so fun.
lands. Apparently,
Untap,
lands don't
upkeep,
exist.
Draw my card, main 1.
We're out here not drawing lands. I keep getting duped by the artifact lands. Cause I was like, wait a second, how did Austin cast Thoughtcast for 1 mana?
The
Okay,
way
for
I'm
1
keeping
mana,
track of them is that they have effect
Frogmite.
text.
For 0 mana, Frogmite.
I see.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and then I hate this.
Why?
I don't have the mana I want. I'm also missing a land drop, Austin. It's okay. We can be in this together.
I've missed the last 2 land drops. Die.
Can we cue like the High School Musical song?
We're all in this together. Ba, ba, ba.
See,
Anyway,
that's one of those songs where the only thing anyone knows from it is a single sentence, but it's still a bop.
Whenever I sing songs in
I'm
the
gonna
Discord
pass.
chat, everyone yells at me because I only know 1 line from the song, and I usually know it incorrectly.
Lands just don't exist. There are no lands in the game, actually. Lands are a fictional concept invented by Mark Rosewater to stop you from playing all of your cards at once.
Yeah.
I will attack for 2.
Ow! Ooh! At your end step, I'm going to Mystical Tutor.
Oh, God.
At your
Well, I
end
guess
step,
that
terror with no
means you're
target.
missing another land, so...
It's weirdly enough going to be this Thoughtcast.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
you
that
know
would
what?
make
I
sense.
think Necrotol would have been a good pick this week. Don't you guys agree? I think Necrotol would have been
Oh, yeah,
great.
Necrotol goes crazy this format.
Main 1.
So good.
I actually do have some non-artifact creatures. All of the cat soldiers and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
are-
that's
are
true.
non-artifacts.
Anyway, I'm gonna tinker away this
Oh, fuck.
Silvermere.
This is pretty bad.
And you find your 5/5.
I'm gonna call it Tinker's Dragon from now on.
That is an appropriate name for it.
Start
That's pretty
combat. Swing for that much.
I block for this much.
Then take. Yeah, exactly that much. Pass.
We're
Dude, for the
about to
audio
just
only
creep
people,
draw.
for the audio only people, that was
Oh.
probably so good.
Oh my god.
You should swing in. Take 3. No, wait. I was gonna say take 3 damage, but that's not how
No.
this game works. Untap, upkeep, draw my
The
card.
worst
day
part
1.
is it has fucking trample, so it's like not even important that I didn't get rid of it for the meme.
Aether Spellbomb.
Don't do this to me. No.
Go to
This game is
combat.
just, this is over, right?
Swing for 5.
mean, yeah.
7, 8, 9.
What are you doing at this? This is...
Okay, if this isn't a land, I'm just gonna scoop. Okay, well, this is a fucking comedy joke. I
Yeah!
just let me give you the lowdown, because I'm scooping after this. Let me give you the lowdown of the mana that I need to spend on the cards in my hand.
Okay,
it-
white. Okay, white.
Okay.
Uh-huh,
Okay.
mhm,
A
mhm.
white. Yeah.
Another
yeah, yeah.
white.
Uh-huh,
Okay.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
White.
seeing
Yeah.
another white mana.
Uh-huh, and then 3 artifacts.
Okay.
But those aren't white mana. You could have cast those.
Yeah, you were just. Hey, you were 1 mana away from casting.
Yeah, I
4
could
mana
cast
All-Star
cast
Yoshin
Mask of Memory so I can equip it next turn after I take 7 more damage.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Wow. It's
like
over.
I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. I
So
guess I'll put
Liz
this one
won. I midded. I got middle.
No, yeah.
No, it's 1-1 for us right now. I won
Yeah,
the
we don't
last
know
game.
yet.
Liz
Oh, that
won
was
this
game
one.
1. Oh, okay.
That was game 2, yeah.
That was game 2,
I
but
just-
it's 1-1.
I just assumed that. Yeah, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, well, Liz summoned 2 Tinker's Dragons, so
Yeah, it's over.
Tinker's
And-
Dragon.
it may have alluded to being on 3 of them in the main deck. Who knows?
No, God, I wish I was. I wish I was on 3 Tinker's Dragons.
You know, if you were, you probably would have won that game.
I don't think I have.
I will go first.
Sure. I'm looking if I have 3 Tinker's Dragons.
Oh, if you own 3 of them.
Jasper,
No, it's just 2.
This hand. I don't want to, but we just finished that last game.
I kept a hand like this, except it was infinitely better because it had a mirror in it, and I lost that game. So
Okay.
I'm just.
Now it's your fault.
Oh my god.
Okay, no, this hand is completely playable.
There you go.
Wait, are you going first?
I'll ship this one back. Yes, I'm going first.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, main 1. Seed of the Synod. Tap 1 for Bone Splitter.
Yeah!
Pass.
Gaming.
Untap, upkeep, draw my card, main 1. Seed of the Cyanide. Soul Ring.
Oh no.
Welding Jar. Silvermere.
You're so much better at being Affinity than I am.
Pass.
I think
guess
Liz is just better at drawing cards than the rest of us.
It's true.
I will be honest, I saw the word Affinity and I thought, should this go in the
No,
deck? And if the answer was yes, it went in the deck, and then every other card got put in.
There is literally a deck in my Architect called Affinity equals yes that was exactly the same thing, and I thought it was not good enough.
That's
I
so
just
funny.
didn't pull enough of the good lower cost.
What I
guys.
was missing
I pulled
was
one
like
Frogmite.
What I was missing was like
I can't play
Tika's
it.
Dragon and like the big Tinker payoffs. Those were
Yeah,
those
fair,
were
dude.
the part that I was missing. I'll play Ancient Den. I will play a Mystic Penitent,
Oh, hell yeah, that's a guy.
and I will play a second Bone Splitter.
Yo!
Pass.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw my card. Main 1. Hold up, I'm doing math. Yeah? Yeah, so I'm gonna tap 1 for this Aether Spellbomb. Play another Welding Jar. No, it's not quite enough, sadly.
You're at 6 Affinity.
And you have a Soul Ring.
Yeah, but
So you have a lot of mana.
If it's
I
Brood
think.
Star, it costs double blue, which means you can't.
Oh,
play it.
yeah, that's true. That's true. It couldn't be Broodstar. But if it were Broodstar, Liz wouldn't have tapped the Silvermere, right?
correct. Yes, it's the right play. I think it is. I'm gonna get rid of this Silvermere with Tinker
Okay.
Wow.
to get, well,
Just open the best card in the game. It's not even the best
Again,
card in the
I'm really
That's an
regretting
awesome
the combat
a
damage
one-up.
prevention card in my sideboard being the one that's specifically of the color of your choice. I had
Alright,
planned
pass.
for this eventuality, but I assumed we were all going to be playing equipment. More so than just big
that's
artifact
so
beaters.
funny.
That's
That's
really
so
funny.
funny, actually.
No, you see, Austin saw that there were 9 available equipment in like all the game, and it's like
I thought
everyone's gonna be
well,
on this.
I mean, as you can see, they are pretty good. Loxodon
Yeah, if you
Warhammer's
draw
in this
them-
set.
if you
Volshok
draw
Battle
them, they're
Gear's in
great.
here. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll play Tinker.
What are you getting?
And unfortunately, not the big dumb artifact beaters I neglected to put into the deck.
Not a kiss on the lips? from
Not a
you to
kiss on
me?
the lips either, unfortunately.
Damn
I know
it!
you're really
Fuck!
looking forward to
Shit!
that one. It'll be Loxodon Warhammer.
Okay.
All right, please be nice.
See, at least we
That
all
would
have a
be
copy
rough.
of Tinker.
Main 1. Yeah, because it was so easy to pull, because it literally was.
Was an
Frogmite?
uncommon.
Is that 7? Anyway, Mirror Enforcer?
Yeah, it's exactly 7 as a matter of fact.
Thoughtcast?
Yep.
Frogmite? Mirror Enforcer?
You're fucking
believe I-
kidding me.
I can't believe I only pulled 1 Frogmite. I'm so upset about this.
Frogmite
Okay.
Mirror Enforcer?
Yeah. By the way, common.
Wait.
Both of these cards are commons.
Come
A
back.
0 mana 4/4. Common.
For 5 damage to the air.
How many copies? Do you know how many copies of these guys you pulled, Austin? I just didn't pull enough to do this.
I don't know if I have 4 and 4, but I think I have at least
I get
7
it.
between the two.
I have 3 and 1.
Okay.
I have 3 mirror.
All is well. I
Yeah, I
have
got-
one of my tech
Cool.
cards.
Okay.
Fear the wrath of, Kirtar's Desire. Enchanted creature cannot attack. Put that on
Okay.
the dragon.
Wow, it's a bad pacifism.
It costs 1. So it's like it's worse than pacifism, but it costs 1 less.
Okay.
Island. I will equip the Warhammer to the guy, making it a 4/1.
Hell yeah.
And pass.
Right, untap, upkeep, draw my card. Main 1. I'm gonna cast this Frogmite.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
pop my Aether Spell Bomb to remove your Mystic Penitent,
Okay.
and then swing at you for
12.
Well, the one frogmite can't attack, right?
Oh yeah,
So that's
that's 8, 12.
12. Yeah.
All right, pass.
Okay.
Also, this better be the best
Yep.
top deck in
Nope.
the universe.
You got it.
Yeah, baby! Yes! Episode 1, I win. I'm retiring,
Okay.
everybody.
Breaking
Episode 1.
news! Breaking news, everyone! Affinity is the best deck in Mirrodin.
I just closed.
I cannot believe 3 draws, 3 0-mana creatures, all of which were at least 2/2.
It
I
was
had-
so funny.
I had a bad series of draws in one of those games. You got fucked in a lot of those
I got
games,
fucked
Austin.
in like 3 games today.
That was unfortunate. There were
That
some
was
pretty heinous series
unfortunate.
of top stacks for you. That was rough.
That was really fucking funny.
It was good. This was a good episode.
This was
We are
really, I think this was
so-
a good episode.
We're so fucking back.
We're back.
We're so back.